things I've ever seen. You know, it was right from the beginning. I mean, the first two he made, I mean, he got it off so quick. I mean, they were on it. You know, I mean, he made 7 in the last game. They were on it. You know, and they do a great job of scouting. And he just pulled the trigger, and once he got going, he was on fire.
Have you ever seen a stretch like this from any player that you've ever coached, or just 3 games?
Never.
Even in practice, like he's always been a good scorer, but even in practice in your 2 years here, have you ever seen Matt just get in a zone like that?
You know, in practice, he has done that. Yeah, he has. I've seen it before. But, you know, the thing about him is he puts the time in. You know, he's getting extra shots up. On off days, he's in there getting 500 up all summer long. You know, when we moved into this facility, I mean, you know, we've got the shooting gun. I mean, he's in here all the time.
How much?
You talk about the great players that you've coached along the way. Some have made it to the NBA. Where does this 2-game stretch for Matt rank in your mind with some of the greats you've coached?
You know, most of those guys were front court guys. You know, Troy Murphy, Pat Garrity. Now, Pat Garrity was a jump shooting 4. Alfonso Ellis had a stretch. I remember, I mean, we played USC in LA, and then we played LaSalle in Philly, and we played Carolina in the Garden. And we drilled all 3 of them. We just rode him. And off of those 3 games, he became the 5th pick in the draft. So, I mean, I think Matt is making a name for himself to be somebody to be considered, to be drafted, and certainly making a push for all league. And, you know, should be in the 3-point contest at the Final Four, I think. He deserves that.
Coach, was there no bad shot? I mean, with the way he was shooting over defenders, overhand.
No, we were just going to him, and he could shoot. Yeah, he had the total green. But he has the green light anyway, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever told him, hey, that was a bad shot. I don't ever want to put that into a shooter's head anyway.
The way all the attention gets on the final shot when it goes up, but what goes into that as far as his movement before he gets the ball?
Well, I mean, he obviously works hard. Now, we were setting him up. You know, in the beginning, he was getting it on his own. And then once they really started locking into him, we had to start setting him up and running some picking action for him. And he's really good at that. I mean, he knows when to wait, when to go, when to set his man up, how to set his man up. He's terrific.
When you look at these last 2 games, right off the bat, you take it to Indiana, first half. Right off the bat, Wisconsin, you take it to them. Now that you're nearing the end of year 2, how satisfying is it to see the guys come out and play that way?
There's nothing better because, you know, whenever we would have a loss and we would seemingly be frustrated with how we played, or, you know, the reality is, I just wanted I mean, these kids are working hard for me. They have bought in from day one and given me everything they've had. And ultimately, if you see me get frustrated with the officials or with them, I just want it for them. And to be able to see them kind of enjoy all this hard work and see the students rush the floor, and it's a 4th-ranked team we've beaten this year. You know, it just goes to show you what they're capable of doing. And who knows where we're headed right now.